Hello and welcome to We Are Not Here to Please You, episode 31. The show that brings you fact-like information with Raphael and always...
Otto! Hello.
Hello. So we are past the 30 mark now?
Yes, that's quite a lot actually. I never thought that we'd get this far.
Yeah, I didn't think that goes to episode 3. Apparently also our, never released original episode 2.
Yeah. The one that we don't mention.
We still have.
Which you just mentioned.
Yeah, the one whose name, not these. I don't care about Harry Potter. I was fucking bored of all the damn fucking movies.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So this is actually the episode 32. No.
31.
No, but 32 if we count the one that we'd never released.
Yeah, technically, yeah. So yeah.
Okay, that's too much math. This is episode 31, people.
Yeah, let's keep it by.
We never recorded the second episode that we never released.
Or did we?
Dun dun dun. Oh, it turned into a daytime soap opera, apparently.
Only thing I could think of, I need to get the sound bites in that direction just to have them available.
Okay, yeah.
Just like, dramatic music. Just do-do-do.
Yeah, that's what the show needs.
More cheesiness.
Yes, because we're kind of so on topic and factual and boring all the time.
Yeah, especially now this week because, well, this episode and the next episode is gonna be so topical like you've never seen before. It would feel like it was from the past.
Oh, how do you mean?
Well, we are technically right in that moment, most likely when you listen to that. Well, I guess right about now we might be drunk and eating some bratwurst around that time.
Well, it's 9:30 in the evening, so pretty much, yeah, I think we're gonna have quite a few beers down already and...
Well, that was the long answer. Short answer is basically we are on holiday actually right now in real time, so we are pre-recording a bunch of episodes, like the previously mentioned VGT festival.
Indeed.
So, well, we couldn't be bothered to record on the festival. We are busy drinking and eating meat, so...
Eating meat.
Oh,
that actually brings me back to well, the weekend quite a while ago. We made some food. It was good.
It was an epic meal. I mean, for fuck's sake, yeah. The We Are Not Here to Please You crew got together for a nice Friday evening dinner, but not some ready crap or ordering in. We actually did old school, like everything from scratch.
From the fucking... Yeah.
Yeah, a nice beef roast with, well, a Polish... German kind of potato side dish.
Yeah, those were weird. I'd never had anything like that.
But they're delicious, aren't they?
They were, but the texture was kind of, well, I guess it takes getting some used to, but I mean, the taste was great.
Well, we basically loose translation as rubber potatoes.
Yeah. I can attest to the accuracy of this.
But it tastes good because it has butter in it.
Of course.
Everything gets good with butter, we know that.
Oh, yeah.
Butter or bacon, that are two things that always make a dish better.
Yeah. But how long did we take? It was like 5 hours, I think, or more even.
Yeah, around like that time, because the roast itself needed like 3.5, 4 hours to get actually ready, because we did it the proper way. And then, well, making the wine-based sauce from scratch, so no ready crap. Only thing we took ready was, of course, the pickled red cabbage.
Yeah.
Because, well, who has the fucking time to pickle their own fucking red cabbage?
Yeah, that would have been a bit too much effort.
And they had what in them?
What? Oh, bacon. Makes everything better.
Yeah, so we had bacon, butter, and, well, we were first thinking, do we have too much of all the foods?
Yeah.
What was your thought after we were done? Did we have too much?
I was about ready to die from overeating.
Do you regret it?
Of course not. But it did go the Louis C.K. way, definitely. The meal isn't over when I'm full.
It's over when I'm hating myself.
Yeah, 'cause-
But we couldn't. Our girlfriends basically stopped quite a while before we were done.
oh yeah.
I think we took like 3 rounds. We didn't took seconds. We took thirds.
Thirds, indeed, yeah.
And there
but
was literally nothing over. Nothing.
Yeah. But it was... that's often, I think, the problem when you have just little enough that it looks stupid, to put in the fridge for the next day, and then you just kind of, whatever, I'm just gonna eat it, and then you find out that your stomach doesn't really have any more space.
Especially like you see me fighting on the last bit with what I had on my plate,
Yeah.
and it
was a glorious battle.
And I fucking won. I'm not a quitter.
Yeah.
I stayed and I fought that motherfucker. That potato, red cabbage, and beef didn't stood the fucking chance. Just slaughtered that bitch.
And somehow you didn't get to do much dancing afterwards.
Oh yeah, because
you were so big on the whole dance revolution, mats and whatever, and then it didn't really happen.
Oh my fucking god, yeah, because like we said, we totally overate, so the girls danced, and we have for the PlayStation the fucking Dance Revolution mats, and they're actually fucking much fun. I actually wanted to challenge you to a dance-off, that you get served.
Yeah, I was proper served already.
Yeah,
at the table.
Yeah. I regret nothing. I was literally for the next 24 hours not a second hungry. I was still full the next day.
Oh yeah, likewise. Well, actually, I did have a friend's birthday party the day after.
Liar, you have friends?
Well,
if you would have friends, why the fuck would you sit there and make believe radio?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's a person I know the name of.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so I can occasionally say hi from a distance.
Yeah.
But I went there anyway, and well, some drinks were had, like we had the night before. And I have to say, 2 nights in a row isn't really very workable for me anymore.
You're getting too old for that shit.
Much, much too old.
Well, first of all, how the fuck are you gonna survive 5 days on the festival?
I'm not completely sure. We shall see. It might be that you have to carry me around.
Fuck no, you're fat.
No, I'm not. I've been losing a fuck ton of weight.
Yeah, but let's get to that later.
Alright, yeah.
No, but seriously, what bothered me on that evening, there was no fucking chance for me to get drunk. Because I ate so much food. I mean, we killed a bottle of booze, had additional drinks, and I wasn't drunk.
Yeah, we had beers and red wine and whatever, and it's just... Yeah, it happens, yeah. It kind of when you eat yourself to the limit, you suddenly don't really... Yeah, alright.
Otto. No, wait, you talk for that to happen.
I'm a multi-talent, apparently. I can...
Wait, that one goes out to the kitty from Midnight Movie Night.
That's one's for you, kid. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, when you really stuff yourself, alcohol kind of seems to stop working.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like a couple of years back when my sister got married, I had to stay at my mom's place. And well, little to say, like, we are not getting along since. I don't fucking know, yeah. Well, so I tried the logical thing. What was? Well, try to get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that when you get to that place, that you just fucking pass out and that's it. Well, they served the whole day so decent food that no fucking chance to get fucking drunk. That's the worst kind of scenario. When you really want to get drunk, to just escape that moment and you can't get drunk.
Yeah.
That must be what hell is.
So your vision of hell is that you're being served food constantly so you can't get drunk. That doesn't sound so bad. Batman. What? Why did I even say that? Okay. Anyway, anything more you want to say about our meal experiment?
Not really. I think it was definitely fucking fun. And by the way, now it's your turn, bitch. Now you have to top my dish.
Oh yeah.
You better bring on the big guns.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna report back about, like, well, that my one was way better, of course.
Whatever. At least I have sharp knives in my kitchen.
Fuck you. By the way, how's your diet going?
Fine, actually. I'm on week 4 now. And I've lost about 4 kilos. About 7 centimeters of my waist. Which is a fucking huge
Okay, you
amount.
sick fuck actually measure yourself and shit.
How else am I gonna know how it's going?
Well, you're okay when you look in the mirror and don't constantly have a gag reflex or straight out vomit.
Yeah, but when you start out, kind of blobby, it takes a while for you to actually notice that something is really happening.
Well, I just simply couldn't do it because I know I was fuck as hell, for my opinion. So if I would have actually weighed myself, I would have seen how terrible it is. And I mean, who am I to need to get fucking more depressed about that shit?
Well, the one thing I have noticed really is the scale is not a very good,
reliable source in any kind.
Yeah, not a very good way to measure your progress. So I really vote for the measuring much more because, well, I've been on the scale now, well, this week at least.
Well, basically a scale is like a woman.
How? Pray tell.
Well, it changes the results on different times of the day. You never get the same thing.
Okay, sure, whatever. But yeah, I've weighed myself this week on several mornings, and it can be, up or down 2 kilos even, between days.
Or after taking a hot douche.
That might factor into it, yes.
Did I throw you off your game?
No, I just started thinking about pooping. I just went...
Okay, that explains the dreamy look you had in your eyes.
I went to my happy place.
And your happy place is filled with poo.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
A happy mountain of excrement.
Okay, since when do we censor ourselves?
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen.
I just thought I rolled with my speech impediment.
Yeah. So how is your diet going?
Well, mostly good. Only that whole fucking weekend I fucking sinned. I don't know on which week I am now because I started quite a while.
Well, you've been on it a bit more or longer than I am.
Yeah. But this week because... Okay, I sinned the last weekend, like really Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and well, I looked in the mirror and I definitely felt like I had all the weight back on what I lost.
Yeah.
What of course just is a mind fuck,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I thought like, well, let's take the diet to a more ridiculous place and, well, have fruit smoothies.
Okay, how's that ridiculous?
And bratwurst.
Oh, okay.
I'm on a smoothie bratwurst diet.
Yeah, and this is the point where I ask, why not bratwurst smoothies?
I know, I should technically try that. In the end, it comes together anyway, so, but I'm not sure. Maybe
that's the same way it looks in your stomach anyway, so...
Yeah, maybe I should give it a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no fucking way. No, but I basically have my 2 smoothies a day and, well, 2 bratwursts over the day.
Right.
Portions out, and I fucking started to work out.
Wow.
I think I haven't worked out in fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it might be like 10, 11 years.
So nothing? Not even, I don't know, walking,
No.
jogging?
No. Well, walking, of course, because...
From the fridge to the sofa and back.
I would make one hell of a pet. No, but basically, when I did the last time, I was like, 21 or something like that. But at that time, I ran like 12, 13 kilometers.
Mm. Right, well, that's quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, but well, then I thought like, fuck it.
Yeah.
And well, what I learned this week is that I'm apparently allergic to exercise.
Okay. How's that?
Well, my heart rate got elevated. I was sweating. I think I was close to an anaphylactic shock or something, so I'm not sure if I should continue it. That are clear signs of allergy.
Yeah, that rarely happens with exercise. You're probably doing it a lot too hard, much too hard,
I think I should just give it up.
Yeah, if you're sweating and your heart rate starts going up, then that sounds bad.
Definitely. By the way, you know what's a bitch? Pilates. Pilates?
Yes, I know. I can't really. Whatever. How?
Well, because I don't have any equipment at home, and I'm ironically too lazy to go to a place and pay the money that I torture myself, because that's stupid. But like, okay, what can I do? I looked up a Pilates video.
Yeah.
Well, and I did that shit. And I can tell you one thing. Pilates sounds really like woman-like, but do that shit. That really is exhausting.
Yeah.
Especially the clip I moved on to like the third day. I was like, well, that clip, I'm used to that one now. So, I wanted to step it up.
Yeah.
So I went to the hour one. I previously did a half-hour one. And, well, that stupid cunt was like from minute one just powering it like at least 3-4 times the speed as for my previous video. And just going all fucking nuts. Yeah. And mental on that exercise. It's like, holy shit, how the fuck am I supposed to do that?
Okay.
Well, I lasted around 35-40 minutes on that one, and holy fuck, I fucking hate exercise. It's fucking nasty.
Oh, yeah, okay, fine. I was just gonna say you probably just need to find a thing that suits you.
No fucking way, it's still fucking exercise. You can put a fucking dress on it, put lipstick on it, like, if you put the dress and lipstick on a pic, it's still a fucking pic.
Well, yes. But I don't know if I mentioned before, but I used to play ice hockey as a kid. From 7...
Does that count as ice hockey if kids shoot pucks at you?
Well, that's basically mostly what happened because I was the goalie. So, yeah, for 7 years I was the target of...
Okay, you can't say I played ice hockey, because literally what you do in the goal is like wave your hands and fall on your knees, isn't it? Basically what you do.
Well, if you want to get technical...
No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't want to. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to explain you the intricacies of ice hockey, goalkeeping.
Nah.
Yeah, I thought so too. Anyway, yeah. Quit when I was 14. Had other interests.
Getting laid.
Fancy that. And, well, basically just now, a year and a half ago, I finally gathered up the courage to actually go to a gym.
Do I know that gym?
Well, probably not.
Have I seen him?
Oh, dear God.
Oh, so it's not...
That's the crappiest joke ever.
I know.
Man.
I just wanted to go in some, hand drop jokes, but I guess that's not... You kid that one. Thanks.
Yes, I take my exercise very seriously. No, but back to my original point, you might just need to find something that you like, because I've been really loving the weight training.
You mean carrying your own weight around?
Plus.
Nah, but I used to enjoy certain sports, like, well, I played a while, well, football. Well, or you American call it soccer.
Suckers.
I played basketball quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty much it. What was my sports? What I pursued a bit with more intensity. But, well, I was young, I'd say it. I was young, dumb, and full of cum, so I had energy.
Okay, full of cum kind of gave me the wrong idea. But did it?
Oh.
You never know what happens in those locker rooms after the game.
A lot of butt slapping with wet towels.
Man, then some. Okay, do we want to move on to something else, maybe?
Why, are you getting distracted and aroused? Or?
Both.
Yeah, I thought so.
Moving on.
Yeah, that's your answer. And like, okay, I think we move on, or do I support his insanity further?
Yes. So, what day is today?
What the fuck? How would I fucking know?
Well, come on, it's time for this day in history.
Didn't we have it last time? We didn't have it quite a while, huh?
No, I don't think so.
So that's why I should need to dust off that sound bit and go like, and here. This day in history. Well, what day is it in history? It's the 9th of June?
The 9th of June.
Also known as Donald Duck Day.
Apparently, yes.
What makes it to me apparent we don't have to wear pants today.
Yeah, somehow we are, though. So,
okay.
Let's... That's good.
Just letting it hang out there.
Oh, much better. I understand why he doesn't want to wear a pair.
That's why I usually never wear anyone at home, because like I tell people, give me a 10-15 minute warning, or you might see me without pants.
Yeah. Danger of danglies.
What is half a warning, half invitation usually?
Yeah. So every day in your house is Donald Duck Day.
Yeah, basically, I highly celebrate it every day.
Yeah. Apparently, this was the day that Donald Duck made his debut appearance in
the 30s or 40s?
Yeah, 34, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and if not, well, who cares? It was around that number.
Yeah, he's a pretty old fucker by now.
Yeah.
Somehow looks pretty good, though.
Definitely didn't age a day.
Yeah, for a, 80-year-old?
But he's kind of the old creepy guy now, is that old and still don't wear pants in public.
Yeah. For years and years he's been doing it and no one tells him no.
And especially once he gets caught without a shirt, he suddenly hides his private.
Yeah, that's the weirdest part.
Not even his,
No,
boobs.
but his
private.
Lower quadrant.
His nizoration. Yes,
that part. That.
Well, I think the translator module just broke for a second there.
He covers up that hard part.
Yeah. Well, basically that was just censored because what I said was too dirty even for us.
Yeah. For the universe.
Yeah. But I fucking enjoyed Donald Duck, I have to say.
Well, yeah. I don't think there's a kid alive in the Western world who's not, been familiar with Donald Duck in their, younger teen years or whatever.
Absolutely, especially like Duck Day. It was such a high production value, what you haven't seen it to that point, and still holding up.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. Okay, so but anything special about Donald Duck Day apart from no trousers? Guess not.
Not really.
This would probably be...
I was excited about enough for No Pants Day.
Yeah. I guess this would be the point where we try to make a very sucky Donald Duck impression, but...
Yeah, that's why I said before we dropped it, I wish I could make that damn impression, but I really can't.
Yeah, we're not gonna try. Yeah.
So what do we have now?
Well, actually, I think this would be the time to introduce our new segment once again.
We have again a new one?
Yeah, I think this is the perfect time.
Do we even keep up with segments we do?
No, I have no idea how many segments we have. Or
it's usually we do them like two or three times, and then we say kind of like, well, no, I would have actually to do something to keep up with that segment.
Yeah.
Like,
we decide to put it on the back burner for now and then return to it later.
Like a little segment, like.
Yeah, that's one we're not having today.
Yeah, because we forgot about to actually look something up, and then it was kind of too warm, so we couldn't. Instead, we bring you what segment?
Well, for now, it's actually called All the Things You Thought You Knew.
Okay, if you think of a better name.
It's almost like who knew, but you knew, or you didn't.
Yeah, that sucks. By the way, did we make show notes, by the way, in the beginning? Kind of like our contact info?
No. Who wants to hear that anyway? Our headquarters is at we're-not-here-to-please-you.blogspot.fi, where you can find all episode info, additional content, and all of the following contact info as well.
Our content is also available on beardsandbullshit.com/WANHTPY. You can follow us on Facebook under We Are Not Here to Please You, and on Twitter at WANHTPY.
We announce our recording time on Twitter, and you can call in via Skype by looking for We Are Not Here to Please You on air.
At other times, you can email us directly at wearenotheretoPleaseYou@gmail.com. Our
episodes are available on SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, and YouTube. Okay, yeah, go ahead with this actual bit. So, the first thing has to do with cooking.
Oh, we didn't have that one before.
No, we've never mentioned cooking on this show before. Anyhow, this actually relates to our meal as well. Well, people believe that food items cooked with wine or liquor will be totally non-alcoholic, because alcohol's low boiling point causes it to evaporate quickly when heated, as we noticed.
Well, that's what I learned from Glühwein.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because if you fucking cook that fucker, you don't even get a damn proper bath.
Yeah. Anyhow, apparently, instead of all of the alcohol getting out of, there is actually about 25% still remains after an hour of baking or simmering, and still 10% after 2 hours. We did it for 5 hours, so I don't know.
Well, the simmering was like for 4 hours.
Well, yes.
Last hour was like, well, sauce and preparation.
Yeah, but I have to say we didn't really get too drunk from the beef.
Not really. Okay. So I guess we were under, what, 10% after 2 hours, you said?
Yeah, 10% after 2 hours.
So I bet we were kind of like, what, at like 2%?
I think we were pretty close to zero at that point.
I think I tasted like 0.5%.
Yeah, that's...
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that's true, yeah.
Oh, are you calling me a fucking liar?
Yeah.
What the fuck? You calling me a liar?
You're a liar. There, I said it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Well, basically, only why I don't go further because I'm too lazy. Otherwise, I would have really have to react and do stuff and like.
Yeah, that's so long.
Fuck that.
Yeah, you need to do things. Anyhow, okay, the second one. I'm sure you've heard of the vomitorium pertaining to Roman dining.
Yeah, also this. Yeah, definitely, it's a quite known thing that they kind of were vomiting and then to continue to eat.
Vomiting was not a regular part of Roman dining customs. In ancient Rome, the architectural feature called a vomitorium was the entranceway through which crowds entered and exited a stadium, not a special room used for purging food during meals. So basically, it was just the people going vomit-like into or out of a building.
Oh, lies. That's why I fucking trust this shit.
Yes.
Just fucking rude.
The world is full of lies.
Well, they definitely made it sound kind of like, well, we eat and then go into that vomitorium to, well, make some space for more food.
Yeah.
Didn't sound even bad to me.
Not really. But again, one interesting sounding thing ruined by facts.
Well,
Alright.
Do we have any other facts that could ruin people?
Facts? Why do we want facts?
Well, because people like fact-like information.
How about fap-like information?
Okay.
Yeah, I have some masturbation facts and statistics right here.
Bring it on, if you still have some hands free.
Maybe I'll form these into a question. What kind of percentage of... Can you see the fucking screen, actually?
No, actually not.
Okay. So what kind of a percentage of men and women do you expect to admit to masturbating? So it's different for men and women.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, I would say like, well, man, I think like, well, a few repressed ones. So I think like around 80 to 85%.
Yeah. And women?
Well, I think not more than 15 to 20 admit.
Actually, it's 95 for men and as high as 89 for women. Which is kind of surprising to me as well, I have to say.
Well, I've seen it. I would have imagined it way lower.
Yeah. And for married individuals, the rate is 70% for both men and women. But that's, admitting it, not doing it. I'd imagine the rate is kind of high when you're married. Especially after a few years.
Are you saying when you get married, you don't automatically have constantly sex with your partner because you're married? So it doesn't go up the number of intercourses you're gonna have with your beloved companion?
I have to say, I've never been married, so I don't really know. I don't have, empirical data on this, but from what I've heard, it doesn't actually,
Well, I watched Married with Children, and Peggy wanted it always. So
because that show was completely based on reality.
As far as I'm concerned, yeah. Seemed like a pretty normal family to me.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, how about the next one? Guess the average time a porno film is watched in a hotel room.
3.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a bit more, but not much. 12.
What you gonna do for the other 8-9 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you need to...
Fast forward, looking for the right spot of what might be fappable.
Yeah, or maybe because you've paid for the whole thing, you try to kind of continue on.
How does it work? Do you have only one-time access, or is it 24 hours?
I'm not familiar with this.
Yeah, neither am I. I never did that, so I've never been in a hotel alone.
Yeah, and even if I was, I'd probably more likely buy some internet time.
Yeah, do they actually still sell that shit in that way?
Yeah, probably not.
Only for the old business folks.
Suppose so.
But 12 minutes, well, that sounds like still a lot. It's not like that you really want to spend that much time with yourself in that occasion.
Guess the...
dimming the light, putting some nice music on,
pouring
yourself some candles, pouring yourself a nice glass of wine, putting a special perfume on your favorite hand. Or sitting on the other one to make it a stranger, because you're in a hotel and, that's where you pick up strangers.
You've lived in a very strange world, apparently.
Okay, let's move on to the next point.
Oh, maybe this is what you meant. How many fleshlights have been sold worldwide?
Apparently a fuck ton. Is that the answer?
Yes, I'll accept this. It's close enough to the real thing.
I only heard about
It's close enough to the real thing, I said.
I hear that.
I make a funny. Well, the number is over 2.5 million. I have no idea actually what the date on this data is, so it could be that it's a lot more. This is from 2011 apparently, so It's probably somewhere in the 5 million region right by now.
I bet. I think in Germany they have kind of nicknamed trucker's best friend or so. You know.
And I still don't have one.
I mean, if we would get one for test, I would definitely give it a test ride.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay, I assume that we get separate ones.
Oh, okay. You just said...
I'm not gonna take fucking sloppy seconds from a piece of rubber. Come on.
Well, you used the singular form, so I expected you to mean that we'd only get one.
Yeah, we definitely need to get two because you technically caught no dips, and while we all know calling dips is like writing it in stone.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to send some flashlights, well, we are willing to test them, and please also not have them previously used.
Yeah, preferably unopened packages.
Yeah. We're gonna shine a fucking black light over it.
Okay,
And just our hands still looking all kinds of spotty.
Yes. So, autoerotic asphyxiation.
Well, we all know that.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of famous people went that way.
Indeed. But care to guess the percentage of suicides by males between age 12 and 20 that are attributed to this activity?
I don't know the percentage, but I heard actually actually a number how many per year died.
Yeah.
I don't know it anymore. I heard it like 3-4 weeks ago, and it amused me short. But this information is fucking gone. Apparently,
it's as high as 30%.
Apparently, people are into it, but I'm too fucking chicken shit.
Apparently, they're doing it very.
They are hung
wrong.
up on it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess they're doing it wrong if they die from it. I mean, maybe just,
Well, but it's a slippery slope, like ready to hit the middle ground of just being on the verge too, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, if it makes you happy, fucking go ahead. I mean, like,
I'm sure you
I'm
can.
really hesitant to
I'm
try that.
I'm sure you can arrange it in a way that in the case that you actually lose consciousness, you're not gonna be hanging yourself.
So basically have somebody watch.
Yeah, have a buddy.
But it's intimate. Are you just asking me if I'm gonna watch you?
I'm really not asking you to hold me up. No! No! No!
Wait, I saved you. Like, Jesus, I fucked you. Okay. Just dodging cum left and right, like, while you're about to die.
Yeah, this is not something that's going to be happening in the near future.
Oh, God.
Or in the far future. Or ever.
Why do I get that in writing?
Well, if you want to. If this is something that you can't, rely on.
Well, we basically have now verbal recorded contract.
Yes. We shall refer to this in case it ever comes to that.
Raphael never has to dodge cum while he's dying.
Yeah. All right.
Do we have another
one more
fantastic fact?
Yes. The number of Americans masturbating at this very moment.
Well, I would say
just
around 250,000.
How about more like 800,000?
You fucking horny bastard.
There's so many of them.
There's so many to choose from.
Yes.
Well, but yeah,
and still,
how many did they have? Like 320 million citizens around?
250 around or something like that.
Well, who cares?
We could actually
That's actually rather a huge number in any case. It's like 800,000. I mean, that's like a big percentage if I want to make no math. It would be something like 20...
No, it really wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. You suck at math.
Well, if 800,000.
Yeah, that's just about one.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
That's just about 1 million. Even if they have 250, yeah.
I just jumped totally the numbers, so I don't fucking know.
Anyway, happy wanky Yankee.
Okay, I'm glad that after my fuck up that you even made it worse just with that one comment.
So now it's time to stop, I think.
think we should consider calling it a day because, well, I think it's only downhill from here.
Yep. So, catch you and your com next time.
Good night and auf Wiedersehen.
I'm Nolan Overton.
I'm Brandon Stedham.
And we're the No BS Podcast,
where you can come listen to our comedic, informational, entertainment podcasts.
Every week on iTunes. Or
and
our website at...
We do have a website?
Yes.
www.nobspodcast.com.
Thanks, and I hope you'll join us. Ciao.
The Flashbulb Podcast. 3 to 10 minutes of fiction brought to you thrice weekly. From cosmic horrors to fisticuffs, fast cars, and smart mouths, we've got a chill for every spine. Find it all at flashbulb.com or search for it on iTunes.
This has been another attempt at not pleasing you.
That was one interesting show. I mean, it was again like you take it weird places.
Yeah, okay.
No, but it was. I love it actually. If we're just going weirdly on topics, I mean, like we were totally not on track.
Somehow our preparation once again was a bit lacking.
Well, but I think it was a fantastic show.
Oh, I agree.